guys, it's Josie. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you are here. Today we are going to be doing a video of us finishing up the shed of the part that we needed to finish up. So as you've seen in the other video, which I can post it up top for you, we did all the insulation in it, or just about all of it, and we also ran the wires. Now all we have to do, or all Mike has to do, is do the outlets and the light switches, hook those up to the wire, and then Robert's brother, the electrician, is going to come run it to the pole and get it connected for us, which I need to message him to see when he can come out, because I would prefer it to be done as soon as possible so I can go ahead and get a deep freeze in here, because we're running out of space in our freezer inside. We have 3 different freezers, but they're running out of space. We have 2 refrigerator freezers and then 1 small chest deep freezer. So we're running out of space, especially with the stuff coming in from the garden and things like that. I just need to get rid of some of it. So that's what we are about to do. But first, I wanted to give you a little update on the property across the street right quick. And then also, and then later on this evening, Mike is going to go ahead and finish this. Okay, so as you all know, whenever Mike and I move to the property across the street, we are going to be having a shop built on our property for his project car that he has, that he just recently got, and also to keep in our lawnmower, our 4-wheeler, and my vehicle, just so it can keep it safe and secure, away from the hail damage and all that stuff like that. And also, if he wants to detail our vehicles or anything like that, he can do that inside of there. But I wanted to stop right this second and bring you to our sponsor for this video. Guys, so I had to take some time out to say thank you to our sponsor, Steel Buildings and Structures Incorporated. So this is also known as SBSI, and it is a really awesome company for like your sheds and your steel buildings and things like that. So as y'all know, when Mike and I go across the street to our property over there, we are going to be doing a shed. We're going to be doing, not a shed, sorry, shop. We're going to be doing a 30 by 30 shop, and we are so excited for it. So whenever this sponsor came along, I had to say yes, because, you know, what better way to go ahead and do the sponsorship than something that I would recommend to somebody too. With SBSI, right now they're doing 20% off. It is amazing. This is the time for y'all to go ahead and get in on this deal. So a lot of my audience is loving the barn doors. They're loving barn doors. They're loving the barn door style homes, all of that stuff. That's what we were planning on doing across the street as well. And with this, you can do that. They have a 3D, you guys, 3D configuration where you can go on there and customize your steel building however you want to. You can add doors to it. You can change the colors. You can look all around it to see where you want different things. Everything is customizable, you guys, which is so great about this company, because if you want it to be a little bit bigger, you can do that, and then you can finish it out here and make it into your barn door. It would be so easy, you guys. They make this process so seamless. So you guys, like I said a little bit ago, they are 20% off. You can get farmhouse style, you can get barn style, and just regular old shop looking steel buildings from them. They're 20% off. So this is a great time, you guys, to go ahead and get on with them, to go ahead and get your building. I will post the link down below, as well as popping it on the screen here. Their ordering process is so seamless, from order receipt to delivery and installation. It is so seamless, and you wouldn't want a better company to do it for you than SBSI. They also guarantee a precise design and assembly. By doing this, it maintains the highest standard of excellence. So this company is really good, you guys. Like I said, it's 20% off. You should most definitely take advantage of it. And I will throw some pictures up as well, so you can see throughout and just see what you can get from them. It's amazing if you're looking for a barn door, or just a shop, or just a barn for your property. It is very easy, and you can do it with SBSI. Again, thank you SBSI for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into the video.
What's up, everybody? It's Mike here, Two Sisters Homestead. Finally getting out here. We're back from vacation. So I'm going to finally get out here and try to put these outlets in real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Come along for the ride. We're going to start off by stripping back some of this wire here. Inside there you'll find a black wire, a white wire, and a ground, a plain copper wire. That's your ground. So the way this will work, your black wire is your hot, your white wire is your neutral, green wire is ground. These are the outlets I'm using, nothing special, weather resistant, which I just happen to have these already, so I'm gonna use what I got. I'm gonna try and use them as the push style, where you just strip off a little bit of wire and you push it right in instead of having to use the screws, and see how that goes. I'm not sure if I got the right size wire for that. I believe I did. So I'm gonna try that first and then kind of go from there. But I think that's the way to go. You'll need to strip off a little bit of wire. I think it actually tells you. I might be wrong. I thought I've seen something. Yeah, right here. It tells you how much to strip off so that you're getting the right amount of push size in there. Oh, gotta get on the right side, huh? There's that one. Do the same thing on this one. That one went a little better. Now we're going to go straight in with the push style. Like I said, you got your white wire. Is your neutral. I got the wrong size wire for the push-in style, so I guess we're going to be doing it old school. Just going to make you a little loop here. Maybe I get some different pliers here. Make a little loop on all of them. Phillips screwdriver. They're already backed out, so they're ready to roll. So we're going to go, I don't know if you can see it on here. It actually tells you which one's your hot wire, which one's white wire, and then your green's going to be your bare copper. Your neutral, or ground, sorry. So we're gonna go hot wire here. So I can push it on there. Put that on there. Tighten that thing down. White wire goes on the opposite side. Like so. Also, just so you're aware, I do not have power hooked up to this. There's no power. This has not even been hooked up to a breaker box yet. So that's why I'm able to handle all the wires like I am. So don't go out there trying to do this live wire. And then your neutral or your ground goes on the opposite in the green.
Somebody said, or one of our comments about it when we had the first part of it was asking, saying that we need to have a real electrician come look at our work because, you know, just make sure no fires or anything.
Yep.
What do you have to say about that? Do we have an electrician?
I have a certified state electrician coming to look at this. He works for a local state hospital around here. He's a friend of mine, and he's going to come take a look at all of this to make sure it's done right. He already looked at the wiring that I've ran so far and said it all looked good. He's going to check all this out too whenever I get done. But that being said too, this isn't my first time I've ever done this. I have done outlets plenty of times. I do them at work whenever we need them to save from having to pay to have somebody come out and just put in an outlet. I'm more than capable of doing that. I've done a lot of electrical wiring in my life. Maybe not as much house wiring, but as long as you're precautious. Precautious? Cautious, not precautious. My English ain't so good. I don't talk so good. And I need a different screwdriver. This thing is not it. Give me just a second. Alright, got a different bit. Make this go a little quicker. Anyway, so like I was saying, Y'all don't have no faith in me, man? Y'all don't think I know what I'm doing? If I thought it was going to be unsafe, I wouldn't do it myself. This isn't my first time. One done. On to the next one. All right, next one. Use my little cut measurement. Thanks, Bubby. I got Bubby out here helping me. 1, 2, and on the paper. We're good on that. All right, let's bend these things. Here she is. Oops. Get that thing out there. Hot wire. I still need to get some faceplate covers for these. I didn't grab faceplate covers whenever I went and got these. I honestly forgot. Ground. Oh. Fire that thing up, Bubs. Time to weed eat. And done. That's 2 of them, and as you can see, it's freaking hot out here. Look at all this sweat dripping off my head. I've only done 2 outlets. Summer's here. It's like 95 degrees, and it's 6:30, 7 o'clock.
How many more do you have left?
Did you stop it? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got 4 left. All right, guys, so that's 2 down. I'm going to go ahead and get these other 4 that I have knocked out, and then I'll holler back at you here in a minute. Okay, so difficulty scale on this task, on a scale of 1 to 10, is a 2. It's pretty straightforward and simple. The outlet explains everything. Let me show you. I know I've already kind of showed it, but I'll show it again. The outlet tells you everything on here. It tells you hot wire, which is your black, white wire, which is your neutral, green is ground. It even has a little chart here that shows you how much to strip off to make your loop to where it fits on there right, and you're not catching shielding with the screw. So it's pretty straightforward. Other than that, after you get those all in there, you shove all the extra wire back into the box, screw it into place. You want to use the terminals on the same height is what I do. I guess you don't have to, because these terminals are linked together. So you get power to one set of the screws here, and it powers both outlets, or both plugs, I'm sorry. So that's how these work. I guess some of them are a little different. There's like GFCI plugs are a little different. On those, there's a certain spot that you wire into that powers both, and then if there's a spot that you got to wire into if you want to jump out to tie it to another outlet. So they're just slightly different than this, but really it's not hard. If I would have gotten the correct size wire, I could have got the push-in style to where you just strip your wire back and you push it into place and it locks. But I got a little bit too thick a gauge wire for that, which is okay because I wasn't planning on doing that anyway, so I was just going to try it out. But yeah, scale of 1 to 10, probably 2. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to reiterate, make sure you have your power off. I have no power. There's my stuff. I don't even have a breaker box, so I have no power running to any of these outlets. So the risk of me getting shocked was big fat 0. So, but if you're doing this and you've already got power hooked up to your stuff, and you're adding an outlet or you're just wiring it up, and for some reason you don't have the circuit breaker turned off, it probably ain't gonna be good. This is not a how-to video, so don't use all my words as your how-to. So use caution when you're doing this kind of stuff with electricity, because it does not feel good when you get shocked. I'll show you what I got though, and we'll go from there. So I've got one there, one there, got one there, there's one in that corner over there, one there, and last one there. So that's pretty much all of it. I got enough insulation now to finish the rest of the shed. I just need to get out here and put it up. It's pretty hot today, and I don't really have anybody else to help me do it, because it's been a busy weekend and everybody's tired since we just got back from vacation. But yeah, that's where we're at. So anyhow, guys, thanks for coming along on this adventure. It's not even an adventure. On this job with me. It's just a job. There's nothing special about it. Pretty straightforward. I plan on trying to get the lights this week. I think I've already shown you. The lights will go. We're going to put one here. It'll be a long, like a 4-foot long light. And then we're going to do another light up here, which will be another 4-foot long light. And then we're going to do a light that dangles down from the ceiling to maybe like this height. If you can see that, that don't make sense, but that's about 7 foot. We're going to probably have about 7.5, 7 foot off the ground, and have just a hanging light there. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.